Hello everyone, this is Captain Gilbert Lee, speaking from the Taipei City in Taiwan. This is our sailed4seas Top 25. What I see on the radar picture is not what you see in your mind. So let me explain what my idea of the radar lookout. What is the necessary information you were looking for only by one picture on the upper screen. So maybe you see nothing but data areas data, but we can make a lot of judgment mentally without losing our attention or distraction by any number to overflow our short-term memory. Okay, remember last talk we talking about how to read by this. On-ship course is 064 degree and the speed 18 knots. The port side vessel is no problem because actually on-ship and these vessels collision stick or collision line will never touch each other. If you cannot read by the picture, you are waste because you are wasting too much energy, too anxious, to feeling the pressure. Because I'm the instructor or the mentor of this picture, I can tell you any two vessels have their collision stick close each other. That is a collision spot. For this port side crossing vessel, the yellow square is our collision spot. Any collision avoidance is to avoid the collision area or the collision point, not to avoid other vessel. So you don't need to go all the way down to other vessel stern. You just need to change 6 or 7 degrees to away from the collision spot will be enough. Okay, right now captain didn't take the advice. The captain ordered course 12 degree to 052 degree from the original 064 degree to avoid the port side vessel, which is nothing to do with on-ship. And the captain didn't reduce the speed. This may be out of the pressure seeing the starboard bow, one ferry vessel fast crossing our on-ship bow. If we don't reduce speed, this ferry vessel will be the same speed as on-ship. Then we were in competitions. Then we never know what time we can go back to our original course and rush into the opposite direction traffic lane. So this is a foolish move. Captain didn't do anything from the -1 to -2. Maybe Captain give 1 minute allowance to let the port side vessel to crossing on ship's bow. Actually, this is not necessary. Alright, because the captain ship still keep on the strong speed, so we have the problem with the starboard bow ferry vessel. And what the captain choice will be? Right now on ship speed even faster than the original 19 knots. Now on speed reached 20.7 knots. So what the crazy idea of this maneuvering? And the engine speed right now reduced to 68%, which I think in the captain's mind is going the full ahead maneuvering speed. Okay, in the 3 minutes time, the captain altered course from 052 to 073. That's 20 degrees turning. By so closing to other vessel, this is not what rudder cycling. Captain just going around as his feeling, his guts tell him to do. This not a safe move, not a qualified maneuvering, because captain didn't have the ability to judge the situation from the visual, also from the radar picture. So this is exactly what we want to avoid once you come into this simulators exercise. Right now, the engine speed reduced to 50%, and the speed change rate is 20 minutes per minute. It's almost lost control. So the captain applied a hard pull rudder to steady the vessel. If vessel lose control, continue on starboard side turning, then maybe a collision with the port side crossing vessel. Right now, the course coming back to port side a little bit from 072 to 067 degree, and the on-ship speed still 16.6 knots, which was 2 knots difference from the 4 minutes before. So we have longer stick. We also have much more collision risk with other vessels. You can see right now the starboard side vessel 21 is crossing the traffic, have the collision risk with us, and the vessel just make the port side turn and trying to steady on this new course 067 degree. Does the captain know there be a collision risk exactly at 3 minutes after? I don't think so. So captain just continuing 1 minute to what? To evaluate the situation of the starboard side coming crossing vessel. We know in the last minutes of the starboard side vessel already inside the traffic lane. This can be checked by the axis or the APAS if you have the coastline overlap. So in this minute, this vessel just coming close to each other. We see in the last minute, captain applied starboard 20 hard starboard rudder as the maneuvering diagram above have shown, but the ship heading didn't change very much, only 2 degrees to the starboard side. This may be the engine reduced and the reducing rudder effect. All the original port side turning is too much, taking too much turning momentum to correct the ship's heading. In this point, we will introduce the idea of vessel turning characteristic. We can see on the picture we have 3 vessels: green vessel, blue vessel, and the purple vessel. Each side we have 5 degrees rudder order and 10 degrees rudder order, and 20 hot over rudder's order. The vessel's maneuvering track is along each rudder's order use, and the turning was divided by 3 stages. First stage, on ship, stern, can moving a little bit away from the original course, which we said side kick. And in the second stage, ship's bow were leaving original coastline, which was the red line 000 degrees right now. But ship's stern still in the original coastline. So any collision happens right now in the second stage. This from the green vessel to blue vessel stage. It's gonna hit on ship's stern. In the first stage collision from the white vessel to green vessel, it will collide on the ship's bow. So by where the vessels collide, we know on ship is on what stage of turning. Usually one stage will take 1 minute's time. 2 stages take 2 minutes time. So that's what we see our own ship right now. She didn't respond to the rudder's order in the first minute, because once you maneuvering the vessel, always expect 3 minutes to complete your course change, not at once. Okay, in this last minute's maneuvering, we see the vessel's rudder applied from the -4 to -5 to the starboard side. Finally, in this -5 to -6, vessel started the starboard side turning from 070 to 084. It's 15 degrees change. But does the course change seems enough to us? Is other vessels still very close to our own ship's bow? We say the course change maybe 6 or 7 degrees will be enough to avoid the collision. But that was 3 miles away or 4 miles away. Right now on ship already about 1 mile away from the Taki. So the course change must at least 20 degrees. This very simple mathematics. You in the longer distance away, you change the course a little bit, 10 degrees will be enough. When two vessels coming close each other at 1 nautical mile distance, the course change at least 20 degrees. But it's still no guarantee you can avoid the collision, because what we show you on the turning characteristic, in the first 2 minutes, on ship have no ability to moving away from the collision line, which is your original course line. So always prepare the maneuvering for 3 minutes. Take care not to let your collision line or your collision stick to come across with other vessels. This will take a lot of practice by yourself, not only by the instructor or the picture illustration. So do your homework and help yourself, unless you pay me the salary of captain. I sailing the vessel for you.